Welcome back to Living 808. The Pacific Intelligence and Innovation Initiative, better known as P3I, supports career pathways for Hawaii students interested in intelligence, data science, cybersecurity, and more. The University of Hawaii is one of many examples offering programs available to Hawaii high school students in Hawaii. Here to tell us more about the Hawaii Intelligence Studies Summer Program is Jarius Grove, the program director. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
There's a lot of stuff in that, what I just introed you.
Sure.
But let's go ahead and simplify it a little bit. Tell us a little bit about the program.
Great. You know, it was created because there's such a growth here on island of both intelligence analysis, but also kind of security assessment, sort of digital security, in part because of what they call the pivot to Asia, in part because of more activity from China and North Korea. But what we didn't see with all of that movement was more Hawaii residents getting those jobs. And so this is an effort to try to make sure that our really from high school all the way through graduate students are really competitive for these security clearance intelligence jobs.
Okay, yeah, because we're hearing a lot about it in the news.
Absolutely.
Whether it be TikTok or whatever it may be. Why a summer program?
That's a great question. I think partially because we want to make sure that our outer island students really have the opportunity to come to campus and feel what it's like to be on a college campus, to really see what they're going to get out of it and why it's different from the experiences they've had in high school. It also allows us to have an intensive experience where we can put them together with experts, with career intelligence officers, take them to events, and really let them see what it would be like to be an intelligence analyst.
I really like the fact that you're kind of hand-holding them through the process of learning a little bit more about it, like you've done with us over the course of the last few months. Somebody signs up, they come down. What can a student expect from this program?
So they're going to be online for the first 3 weeks. They're going to be getting the basics of everything from why do we have nation states? Why does war determine the outcome of many international and political conflicts? They're going to get all of that language and that history and that knowledge of the Pacific they need so they can be in those really intense high-level conversations when they come to campus. And then in that last week, they're going to be on campus, and they're going to be running 8 to 5 every day. And then every night we have a sort of intelligence-themed movie night, which is curated by an intelligence officer. So we had someone who actually worked in nuclear security who showed them the movie War Games.
Oh my gosh,
We watched Spy Game and had someone who'd been in counterintelligence sort of walk them through how realistic the movie was or wasn't.
Yeah.
And so it's, you know, it's a lot of fun, but it's a pretty intense learning experience.
I was going to say, this is an important career path for a lot of people, especially with the way the world is changing.
And I think in particular for Hawaii residents, you know, democracy doesn't happen by accident. It happens when everyone is involved. And so making sure that our state and our residents are represented in rooms where decisions are being made that will determine the fate of this place, I think is really important.
What is the deadline for students that may want to apply, and then how do they go about doing that?
Right. So May 15th is going to have to be our deadline, although we'll work with people. And then the website will be made available, and we'll make sure you have that information. So they'll apply online, and then they can contact me directly at jrsg@hawaii.edu.
Okay, perfect.
And we can walk them through the process.
And of course, all that information we'll have on our website, kh12.com, so that you make sure you get to the right place. I really appreciate the information. Thank you for stopping by. This is great.
Thanks so much for having us.
All right, much more on Living 808 when we continue.